got a big-time game on deck. And how about this light show to set the tone? What do you think about that? Welcome, everyone, to Orlando, Florida, the Bounce House, home of the UCF Knights. As we see a squad from the Big 12, the Houston Cougars, taking on another unit from the Big 12, the UCF Knights. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. The Knights will put total leather and will get started. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. So Houston's offense will have the football first. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, like all power, all those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead. And it's nice to have those guys on your team. They're the leaders of the team, and they're the best players.
And part of the reason why they're leaders is because these guys galvanize their teammates, right? We've seen time and time again, these dudes make plays, and it just sparks the sideline. It sparks the coaching staff. It sparks the fans. They're special players, and they all have to play well together.
Looking to throw, it's Wegman. Throws for the tight end. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. Houston will be forced to punt. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. He'll field the punt and look for room. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. So UCF's offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. But Jesse, it's always fun to see a guy who's been challenged, see if he can answer the bell and get things done.
Well, we talked to him this week, and he knows that people are out there questioning him. I think that leaves a big chip on his shoulder, David. He wants to prove to the entire college football world he's got what it takes to win this football game. This is a big test for him.
And here's the thing. Proving it is one thing, Jesse, but it's not about you. And this is a team game. Obviously, the quarterback position is so dependent on others' success, but play within yourself, make those plays, don't make the big mistakes.
I love the quick decision the QB made there on that RPO, knowing he wanted to get it out of his hands fast. He just needs to make a more accurate throw moving forward.
On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Touchdown, Knights! They went for it all, and it paid off with the score.
And how about the offense? They spread them out. Everybody spread wide. Easier to read a defense when you do that. They find the matchup they want, and they get rewarded with the score.
And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. And they take another look at the play, but the officials on the field were right, and the play will stand. Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Houston offense ready to go back to work. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Didn't find a lot of room. Let's give him 2 out to the 20. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Under fire. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. Now a keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. On the move at the 30. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. Houston getting set, looking at 1st and 10. To the air, it's Wegman. Shoots it to the left. He's got it. Oh, and the defense in chase mode, and they finally get him down at the 35.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And Jesse, now the deep shot for the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. They took a shot to the end zone and found 6 points waiting on them.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game day.
And the extra point was good. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The UCF offense back on the field, ready to go to work. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Third down conversion's always a huge stat, and they've got a 3rd and long from the 27. Looking for a big gain. Makes a grab on the shot. Across the 50 and down and out of bounds at the 44. A good pickup on that one.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
Makes the grab. It's Hughes. It's a fumble. And the ball is going to land out of bounds. They'll maintain possession and pick up a few yards in the process. Jackson going to throw it. He almost picked up the 1st down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. The Knights come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Tries to surge ahead on the sneak. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the 1st down at the 34-yard line. The Knights are rolling down the field. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Quickly to the tight end. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on 1st down. Offense in a bunch formation. Off play action. Finds his man. It's Hughes. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. On the ground, it's Montgomery. Headed to the end zone. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, UCF! Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. To throw, it's Wegman. He'll take a deep shot here. He's got it down the left. And he gets it to the 44-yard line. It'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Fires to the right. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Backed up now. Here's second and long. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. There he goes. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. And the Cougars come to the line with a new set of downs. He'll do it himself. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Off the bootleg, wants to toss it. A strike downfield. Touchdown, Houston. Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Extra point here will tie the game. And he puts through the extra point. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. Now to make sure this kickoff team covers properly to pay off that last scoring drive. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Unloads to the wideout. It's complete. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Using his legs, it's Montgomery. Ball is loose. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
Man, and it was just the impact of the hit that dislodged the football from the ball carrier. There was a heat-seeking missile coming in there, and he knocked that thing loose.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. He rifles one deep down the middle. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Single back formation, and they give it to him. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. On third and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Houston sends the punt team onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Special teams coming through. As they pin them back, they'll mark it dead at the 10. While we're only through one, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat lines. We've got a good one going here, and looking forward to keep those vibes rolling here in the second. They've got a first down here to open the period. Those two failed to make the connection. It's an incomplete pass. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go? Jackson will throw. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Now on 3rd and 10, if they can move the chains here, maybe they can get this drive started. Pressure coming. Another incompletion on 3rd down. The Knights decide to punt it away. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. He just wanted to get it out of there from his end zone. On his way from around the 50. Here comes the Houston offense once again. They had to punt it away on their last possession, but man, what great field position this time.
I mean, this is awesome. Like, last possession didn't go great. Now you're set up with an opportunity to get some points. Start thinking about what plays I like, Jesse, as I cross the 50.
There are a lot of offensive coordinators out there, David, and in this position, they like to take a shot right away and try and capitalize on this field position.
And nice job by the defense staying glued to him, getting him on the ground as soon as he catches the football, knowing he's a threat. I'm not going to let this guy get out of my sights. Nice job by the D.
He's going to lose a yard on that one. Houston will be forced to punt. And that is textbook instructional video. Out of bounds right around the goal line. The Knights buried deep in their own territory, just trying to find breathing room on first down. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Rides to the back. Not much movement there. It's a gain of 1. Gets him out to the 5. And would they dare be aggressive on 3rd down this deep in their own territory? Motion from the wideout. Jackson gonna throw it. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. The Knights will line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Got it near midfield. And there he goes! They finally make the stop after a terrific return, but there is a flag on the field. Let's see if it stands. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Got his man downfield. They knew they could slip that tight end behind the backers with that play-action fake.
Well, it's because I can't win, Reese. I have to play the run. You know, all these RPOs, all these different things, it makes me come up and use my eyes and play run. And these tight ends are so valuable to find space behind. Knew where he was going with the football the whole time because the big fella, he's always open.
All kinds of room to throw that one in there. He gets it all the way down to the 5-yard line. A terrific catch and run before he stopped.
Now, I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Looking to fire. Looking for the goal line. He's trying to get it in. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one.
Nice job by the defense forcing the 3rd and goal. You can't allow any run after catch in these situations.
Sneak gets it done.
It's just so nice to have a signal caller who can make plays through the air and make plays with his feet like this. Runs in for the touchdown. The defense knows I have to account for him every play. That's my quarterback.
On to attempt the try. And with the extra point, the score is now 21-14. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Use the play fake, now to throw. Catch in the middle, it's Burke. They stop him just short of the 1st down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. The Knights come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. He'll keep it himself. And he's almost to that 1st down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the 1st down. He'll keep it on the sneak.
And David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successfully.
Jackson will throw. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. They'll go to the ground. Nice gain of 6, leaving them with 3rd and 4. The Knights come to the line in the hurry-up. Looking to throw on 3rd. Grab near the sticks. It's Hughes. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. To the air on 1st down. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their 1st of the half. That last sack got them behind the sticks. It's 2nd and long here. Wants to go up top. Got it in the middle. It's Burke. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. The Knights will punt this one away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Not going to take a chance to grab that one as it bounces out of bounds. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. Wants to go up top on 1st down. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. The Cougars trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. To the ground with the back. This has been happening all night. They stubbornly keep giving him the ball, and the defense is all over it. The bounce house is rolling here on 3rd down, trying to help UCF. They get him on the ground late in the half. They have the 1st down at the 41. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline.
Really good surge that time by the offensive line. You saw all those bodies by the defense being pushed backwards. That opened up the crease for the ball carrier. He's able to get a really nice gain there, setting up 2nd and inches.
They'll stop him right there, but it is enough for a Houston 1st down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Wants to throw. It's Wegman. Got it set up on the outside. Not able to break the big one on that screen to the running back, but he found enough and a solid pickup on 1st down. The Cougars can really attack on this 2nd and short. Got his man on the right. He'll be stopped just outside the 20 at the 21 in the waning moments here in the 1st half. One more snap coming before juice boxes and orange slices. The pass is incomplete, and the clock will stop with 5 seconds left. On 2nd down, they'll try the field goal to get the points before halftime. And the kicker delivers the 3 ball to finish off the drive. And they'll push that lead out a little further. That late in the half field goal always gives you a little boost going to the locker room, and they'll need to finish off these final few seconds and not allow them to answer. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. That's going to wrap up the 1st half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Gentlemen, 1 half in the books, and I am eagerly looking forward to that 2nd half in Orlando. And how do we possibly begin without singing the praises of this receiver? His ability to find gaps, run textbook routes, and then show that breakaway speed. He simply is the total package. How this secondary responds, whether they try to double team him or get aggressive at the line, that'll be the story of this 2nd half. And with that, let's send it back to the guys just down the road from our EA Sports studios at the Bounce House.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Now the UCF offense ready to go back to work. If they're going to get on top in this game, they're going to have to find a way to get the running game going in the second half.
Agree, so it can create some more balance, some more unpredictability. I feel like this defense has got a good beat on what they're doing, especially if they don't mix it up a little bit. So I do look for a little second half running the football, Palmer, out of this group.
And I think the thing, Dave, is they just got to be more physical. I don't think this is a scheme question about trying different run plays. I think it's up to the big fellas up front. They've just got to make the decision that they're going to be tougher here in the second half so that they can win this game.
And coming out in the second half, this offense, they needed to establish this run game. They needed to get something going. They're losing. They've got to find a way to get a flow, to get a rhythm. And so far here to start this second half, defense picking up where it left off.
The Knights will punt it away on 4th down. Makes a nice grab at the 25. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. Looking for a man. It's Wegman. Caught in the backfield. It's Connors. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. They'll line up for a second down play. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Spits it out to the back. Grab near the marker, it's Connors. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. Houston coming to the line with a new set of downs. Give to the back. Got enough for the first down. They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays. Just inside the 35, 1st and 10 from the 34. Looking to throw on 1st down. Flips it out on the screen. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on 1st down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Throws to the tight end. Soft spot in the middle. Defense knocks him down immediately after the catch, but now they're facing a goal-to-go situation from the 7. Houston has it with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. Now it's 2nd and goal. Quick pass on the jet motion. Trying to get it in. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Go straight ahead. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Houston. Hello.
And I love the physicality of this offense. It's 3rd and goal. It's money time. I've got to be more physical than you. And that's exactly what this offense just did. Put the ball on the ground and put it in the end zone.
Lining up to add another. And with the extra point, they now have a 3-possession lead at 17. A 67-yard touchdown drive there, and it was closed out by the short yardage touchdown. On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. UCF has it once again. What do you think about that? Trailing now by 17, David. This is an opportunity that they need to answer.
And down by 17, it's not panic mode yet. Like, I know we just gave up some points and our defense hasn't played great, but I think this offense can still be who they are and stay consistent.
No doubt, lots of football to go, but you do get the feeling this is the time of game where, you know, it could get bad. If you don't score and all of a sudden they get the ball back, they take it down the field and put some points up, this thing might be over. So absolutely, this quarterback, he wants to drive this offense down the field and at least put something on the board.
Caught near the sticks. It's Hughes. It's a game of 1st downs, and they've got one out to their own 37. Last completion moves the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Snap it to the back. Got enough for the 1st. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. The Knights are on the move. Fires to the big fella. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Caught over the middle, it's Thomas. And they pick up just a few on that completion. The Knights are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Bully ball on 3rd and short. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. Facing this double-digit deficit here in the 2nd half, almost a no-brainer to go for it on 4th down. Rushes on him. Complete and looking for enough for the 1st down. Will not get there. A 4th down stop. Off the play fake on 1st down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Broussard. They'll get him stopped at the 45, but it's a big 15-yard pickup and a 1st down. Trying play action. Fires to the wideout. And this one drops incomplete, but I think the defense jumped offside.
Offside, defense.
And you got to focus, right? The first thing you're looking at as a defensive lineman, the first thing you understand is the ball starts with a snap count. I have to line up, see the ball. When the ball moves, I move. I know it's simple, but you still see guys jumping off sides all the time.
And the Cougars can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Grabbed in the middle, it's Sanford. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Ball at the 38, the defense will try to get a stop on 3rd and short. Looking to pass, it's Wegman. A shot toward the end zone. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the 2nd time tonight. And that is no good. Had a chance to make this lead 20, but we're still sitting on a 17. First play of the drive comes from the 38.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man, just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss-make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but we left some points off the scoreboard there.
They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. That's caught. It's Hughes. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. And this one will be stopped for no gain. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. Just about ready to go in the 4th, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. So we open the final period with a 3rd down play. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Caught behind the line. It's Montgomery. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the 2nd half. It's 1st and 10. Wide open downfield. Oh, he's got some space. They finally make the stop, and it's been this way this guy's whole career as a senior makes a play after the grab. Now the chance to pay off that big play from just outside the 5. He's going for the goal line, and he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Knights!
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back, knowing if they get down in this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
PAT unit on the field. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And he got into the house from the 6 to finish it. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Finds just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. The Houston offense comes onto the field. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Defense fills those gaps. He's got 1 to the 28. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. A little screen to the running back. Still running at the 40. Wide open spaces. He's at the 10. Almost took it all the way there, but it's a huge gain, and they're set up with a 1st and goal.
Well, I tell you, man, this guy's been putting on a show all game long. We've seen his decision-making. We've seen his athleticism. Because of him, they've got this huge lead in the 4th quarter. So why stop throwing it? Just keep it going when the going's good.
First and goal now for Houston as they try to get it in. Looking downfield, it's Wegman. He wants it all. Touchdown, Cougars. Quick strike through the air for the score.
And this QB's starting to do some work, man. The big explosive play in the passing game. You get inside the 10, you're thinking run. Everybody thinking run. You back it up with another pass, another great throw, and quickly this offense gets right to the end zone.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And that kick was perfectly down the middle. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The UCF offense back on the field, ready to go to work. How about that last drive? Just carved him up in the air, David.
Yeah, and how about that quarterback? You gave him the ball, and he delivered the goods. Great job taking apart the defense, Jesse, on that last drive.
He really did, David. I mean, that was a masterclass in just reading coverage and being accurate.
The Knights with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. To the air on 2nd down. That's reeled in. It's Thomas. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the 1st down.
Well, the defense makes the tackle. They give up the 1st down. They've now got to communicate the next play call. They can't substitute because the offense is going fast.
No, and that's your goal. Separate man from ball. Try to get your shoulder in there on the catch point and really give him something to think about. Physically jar that football and knock it out. Nice job by the defender.
And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. A chance to sort of put the defense on its heels if you convert a 3rd and long, this one from the 44. Jackson gonna throw it. Another incompletion on 3rd down.
That's one thing this defense takes a lot of pride on. They like tackling the catch, and they like being around the ball. That time, he was in proximity to knock.
He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. Makes the grab. He's got a 1st down. Well, they just drained all the suspense out of the 4th down conversion, moving the chains easily. Wants to throw again. Unleashes to the end zone. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Back to pass. Under fire. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, UCF! Well, that didn't necessarily go as planned, but it was most effective in the end.
I love it, Reese. Down in the red zone, this quarterback didn't have anybody open. Didn't panic. He just decided, man, I'm going to go do this myself. I'm going to use my wheels and put up 6 on the board. He did just that.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. So a well-executed 8-play, 75-yard drive. And he found his way to the end zone from the 7 to cap it.
Let's get weird. This is exactly what they needed. They needed something to happen. Down 2 possessions, fourth quarter, gotta make it happen. Onside kick team comes through.
Looking downfield on first down. Here's a heat. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. The Knights will hustle to the line.
Man, that is a big negative play for this defense, putting them in reverse, getting the quarterback on the ground, and they better get ready again. Look at this offense. They're right back on the ball, ready to snap it again.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Jackson will throw. Got him downfield. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the fourth quarter. They'll go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Converts on fourth down, and he's still going. Not much of a fourth down gamble when it's that much of a sure thing, an easy conversion for this offense.
And, man, this quarterback has had a day. With that pass, he goes over 300 yards on the day. Really nice job executing, putting up some yards today. Pretty good day for the young man.
2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. Let's see what they've got on second down. Looking to fire. Throws to the wideout. He's got an open man. Wrestled out of bounds. They'll mark him at the 7-yard line, and this offense is more than threatening. The Knights have it in scoring position on first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. Back to pass on second down. This is caught for the late touchdown, so let's not put this one to bed just yet.
Well, the offense did their part. You're just trying to apply some pressure on the opponent, right? Yeah, you're down right now, but if you can find a way to get the ball back with some time on the clock, they're within striking distance still to win this game.
Lining up for the PAT. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. So the touchdown drive goes 63 yards. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. Fielded in the end zone, it's Butler. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. Here comes the heat. Grabbed behind the line. It's Sanford. Breaks into the open. They drag him down, but not before he's moved the chains, and the screen pass is effective. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. The jet sweep pass. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. They want that clock to run. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Back to pass, it's Wegman. Released to the back. And it's taken away by the defense, and they desperately needed that turnover. Got some room to run. And he's going to take it all the way. Touchdown, Knights!
How about that play by this defense? The offense trying to salt the game away with the lead. Defense makes the biggest play of the ball game, getting the pick, finding the end zone, and taking the lead late in this ball game.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point is good, and every point counts. It's now a 4-point lead in the fourth. They're about to kick it away, and the defense probably can't wait to get back out there after the pick six. Let's see what he can do with the return. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. And they're not on the same page there.
This really has been a masterclass by the quarterback with decision-making, right? We've already seen him throw multiple touchdown passes in the game. He's understood when to take his shots and when to throw it away when things aren't there, like on that last play.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. A strike downfield. It's a seam wide open. Tremendous awareness to get what he could and get out of bounds, and now the offense trying to score one late.
Well, I think on that play you saw why this guy's such a big weapon in this offense. At receiver, he does such a nice job with his routes. He's patient, and he's consistent, and he's got good hands. You don't see him put a lot of balls on the ground. Nice job there picking up the first down.
So now the opportunity with a touchdown to take the lead. They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. Trying to move the pile into the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2.
And you got to use a timeout right now after that run play. You've got 3 in your back pocket. You can't take them with you. You're losing this game right now, so take all...
Touchdown, Cougars! And in the final moments, they've taken the lead.
Well, and the offense shows you what they're made of. They're scoring the touchdown. They take the lead with only seconds to go, and now it's on the defense to ice this thing when they take the field.
If he can make this one, the lead will be 3. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And what a late touchdown in the final minute that is likely the game winner here. He'll take a knee. It's a touchback save every second he can as they try to put together this final drive. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Off-play action on 1st down. Got out of trouble and throws. That's caught. It's Hughes. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. And quickly to the line of scrimmage, they spike it and stop the clock. Remember, all they have to do is get it close enough for a field goal here. Jackson gonna throw it. He's taking the deep shot. Can't make the connection. Incomplete pass, and 1 second remains. It's a one-score game late, and they've got to go for it on 4th down. He'll go up top, maybe a deciding play here. Big man has it. It's a 1st down and more. And that will be the final play as the clock strikes 0 here. It came down to the final quarter. Clutch plays, guys delivered, and they get the close win.
Yeah, Reese, big-time players make big plays in big games, and that's what happened in this circumstance. As a coaching staff, David, you love this. You know that you have confidence in your guys to go out and be able to execute when it matters the most.
Correct, and you don't know until the games, right? You don't know when those moments present themselves. How are they going to handle it? Great job handling a close game, executing down the stretch like they needed to.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.